Hey guys, Josh at Westwall here. You know, at the shop we get a lot of questions about fly line. What's your favorite? What works the best? All this stuff. So that's a pretty complex question because that depends on your casting ability, the rod that you're casting, what you're doing with it, what kind of fishing you're doing with it. But we do have a favorite, and we're going to talk a little bit about that. Our favorite happens to be Royal Wullf triangle taper. This is their Bermuda triangle taper, their saltwater line. It's a two-tone line. So it's got a blue and yellow part of the line. The head is blue, the running line is yellow. They make it in two different versions. They make a Bermuda short taper. Kind of catchy, right? So the Bermuda shorts has a 23-foot taper, and their regular triangle taper has a 30-foot taper. So what that means is that's how much of the line is used to shoot the line. That's where all the weight is at in that line. So the shorter taper is going to be able to allow you to not carry as much line, but to make less false cast and shoot line. Now, downside of that, it's going to land a little bit harder. It may not shoot, it may not carry as much distance. And when you get into those situations, you're going to want to go back to the Bermuda triangle taper, the regular taper. It's got a 30-foot head, casts very easy. They have a super coating on it called J3 is what they call it. I'm sure they got some crazy scientific stuff to it, but the line is super slick, guys, and it stays that way. And that was the biggest thing for me is, you know, guiding and fishing a lot. I don't want to have to replace fly lines every couple months because they get dry and sticky and dirty and nasty. I literally replace my lines once a year if they need it. Sometimes they don't need, on rods that we don't use a lot, they don't need it. These lines last a long time. They have welded loops on both ends. So that loop goes to your backing, the other loop obviously goes to your leader. These lines though are, in my opinion, in our opinion here at the shop, we all love these lines, are some of the easiest casting lines out there, guys. They, I've seen them make a okay caster, a good caster. I've also seen them make a good caster, a great caster. So, you know, in the world of fly lines today, you have all this craziness. You know, there's lines get so specific and cost crazy amounts of money. There's companies out there with $120 fly lines for what? I don't know. You know, they get so specific. A redfish taper, a bonefish taper, a permit taper, a flats taper. You know, it gets confusing. Wulff makes it really easy. They give you a regular taper, their regular triangle taper, and they give you a short taper, depending on what you're doing and how you're fishing. Now, Wulff also makes intermediate lines that are clear. They make lost tip lines that have a 15-foot intermediate tip on them. We carry all those lines here for those different applications, but we're talking about general, everyday saltwater fishing lines. In our opinion, Wulff does a great job. I promise you, if you come by here, I've got some reels with line on it. We can throw it on your rod. You'll see the difference. So, in the world of fly lines, guys, don't get all tangled up in crazy stuff. Give Wulff a try. You'll be glad you did. So, anyhow, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.